All right, guys, let's get to work. Let's get to work. This is pre-market analysis. This is pre-market analysis. This is Sunday. This is the opportunity for us to analyze the financial assets, to look at the market, create some interest in what we're looking for, create some areas that we're looking for some reactions from, and look for our entries in the market for the week. So, last week we was in EURCHF. It was Friday of last week. I marked this up Friday last week. Y'all check my other recordings, man, because it's on. I know it's on my YouTube channel. I think I just posted it today on TikTok. So look at that other my old videos, man. The market was actually in this zone. Nothing happened yet. The market pushed up into the zone, and I was telling you guys that the market had actually signaled me on a lower time frame for this entry move. I was also let you know that this higher zone was the zone that I was actually looking for my sale. But I have this zone here because I know that this is also a zone that the market could react from. And when the market reached this zone, we actually caught this buy. We caught this rally. We caught this. I took profit at the low of this zone. The market reached the zone on the lower time frame. It gave us a signal, and I actually jumped into this sell on Friday. And that's normally when you want to start closing positions and stuff. But I held this position over the weekend. I'm actually still in this sell right now. So when the market open, I will open active in this sell right now. So this sell right here has been cooking, y'all. Look at this drop. Look at this beautiful drop. Look at this beautiful drop that we are in, man. Like, we're already in profits for the week. Already in profits, and the week haven't even started. From last week's profit gain, we come into this, we roll over into this week, actually starting off the week in profit. Because of the overall, the higher time frame bias, the daily was a sell, the 4 hours was a sell. I was looking for this market to start breaking lows. And once this structure, you see this structure right here? You see the structure right here? The market is buying, breaking up high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. We see this market here in this area, in this zone here, is trending up. We see that this market is trending up. One second, let me find something where I can. Okay, we see that this market is actually trending up right here, guys. Look, market is trending up. This is the 1 hour. And I was waiting on the 1 hour to show signs that it's ready to start selling, right? The market is going up and continuously breaking higher highs. It's continuously breaking highs. So the market is uptrending in this move. So nowhere in this move is the market indicating that it's ready to start selling. Nowhere in this move is this market indicating that. So what I did was I said, if this market breaks this low on the 1 hour, this will be our choke, our first signal that the market was ready to sell. This will be our first signal, right? So I had hopped into this market. Craziest thing is I actually caught this sale also, but I have to give y'all the most structured approach in the market. I'm able to see these other things, these other moves happening, but you can't teach a student super advanced in their beginning stages. So the safest route to take in this move is to wait for the choke to happen, wait for the change of character, wait for the market to break this low on the 1 hour, and then look for your sales. So this is the move that I called out for y'all. I wanted this break to happen. So on the 1 hour, the market is beginning to turn over. We knew that this was a demand zone. That's why we had it marked up. The market gave us the buy. I actually caught this buy into this zone. And this is our first area that we're looking for to catch the sales. We ended up catching the sale last week right here at this zone, okay? So the market is selling, the market is selling, the market is selling. When I seen this bullish candle happen here, I was saying to myself, okay, the market has to have opposing liquidity in order to make major moves. Let me repeat that. The market has to liquidate the opposing liquidity, meaning that if the market participants, the big guys in the market, is looking to sell off the market, they need to absorb the buyer's liquidity. So what they do is they create patterns in the market for buyers to hop in so that they can use them as liquidity and liquidate them from their positions, meaning that they will lose their positions because the market will sell against the buying orders. Okay, so right here I've seen this big bullish candle happen. Boom, look at that big demand candle. And everything about this market is saying the market is about to buy, because they're looking at this right here. They're looking at this internal break, and this internal break. They're looking at the market is coming back down to a demand zone, a discounted area, and they're looking for the market to start moving. So the market chokes off of this zone, and it's saying that once this market pull back, buyers are going to come into this market and buy. But I'm looking at the overall multi-time frame aspect of the market, and I'm saying to myself, the overall move is a sell. But there are retail traders who will be looking for this buy. Okay, but we have to think outside the box. We can't think like retail traders. We have to think like the hedge funds and the large institutions, guys. We can't think like the hedge funds because we will continuously get liquidated in this market. So I'm in this sale. I see the buy come in, signaling to the retail traders, buyers, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. The market is ready to turn over. Look at this big bullish candle. But what happened was the markets pulled down against them and liquidated all of these buyers. Liquidated them. Let's see how far this market dropped from the zone. Market came up and the market just plunged from here. Plunged. Just plunged. 24 pips, 24 pips, knocking all these people out of this sell, out of this buy position, knocking them out. Because they probably put their stops right at the low of this candle. Most likely there were stops right here at the low of these candles. And the market pushed all the way down, liquidated these guys, knocked them out. They was trying to come in from the sniper positions and jump into this market. And there was some people were saying, I'm gonna wait for the fill. I'm gonna wait for the fill of this candle and I'm gonna hop in. And most of those guys got liquidated. But I'm still holding this sell. I'm in EURCHF. I am expecting this market. To drop all the way down. Let me show you the level of interest that I'm looking for. The reason why I marked up this zone here, right? Because this is the demand area and we could get a strong reaction from this area. Now, this is the thing y'all guys have to understand. Whatever can happen will happen. You feel what I'm saying? So that's not to say that this market will automatically just push down to the level that I'm looking for. This is my analysis. This is what I'm saying that I'm forecasting that the market will do. Will push down to this lower level and give me this 100 pip drop. This is a 100 pip drop that I'm anticipating taking. But I have to protect myself as an investor. I have to protect myself as a trader and say that, okay, what if this market don't do that? What if they have other plans for the market and they decide, you know what, let's just push up from this level and sweep up and sweep these sell orders. You know what I'm saying? Let's push up from this level and sweep these sell orders. The way I protect myself is I eliminate my risk and put it back at break even. And because of this huge drop, I also have the opportunity to secure profits. So there's different ways that you can manage the trade and make sure that you don't turn winners into losers. There's different ways to manage the trade. But right now, at this moment, I am in this EURCHF sell. I am anticipating the market will continue to sell for the 400 pips that I'm looking for until it gets to this lower range. And that level is right here at 92,573. 92,573 level. I am anticipating selling this market all the way down to this level. Okay, but right now my trade is protected, and if it decides to move against me, I'll be okay with exiting the trade and reanalyzing the market and place a different position in the opposite direction or reposition for the same direction. You just have to be fluid and being able to adjust when the market moves. You can't say what's going to happen for sure. You're understanding what you're expecting to happen, but you're protecting yourself in case it does not happen. Okay, guys, I also have the Euro USD and the DXY that I want to go over. I'm already like 9 minutes into this thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and post this and I'm gonna hop into the next analysis, and that's going to go over the United States dollar and the Euro USD. Let's get it.